Xbox finally has the games, but they are absolutely terrified of the calendar. We've been waiting since the launch of the Series X for a year, like 2026. A year where the big four of Forza, Gears, Halo, and Fable all land in a single 12-month window. It should be the greatest victory lap in the history of gaming for Xbox fans. But behind the scenes at Microsoft, it's a total scramble. A new report from The Verge and Kotaku just pulled back the curtain on 2026. And it's not about how they're going to win, it's about how they're going to survive. Specifically, how they're going to survive November 19th, 2026, because that is the day Grand Theft Auto 6 is expected to change the industry forever. And right now, Xbox is literally moving mountains and release dates just to stay the hell out of Rockstar's way. And we're breaking down the leaked schedules, the secret hardware, the PS5 betrayals, and the fallout of Rockstar's tax. And it's starting right now. And, well, let's start with the frontrunners. The leak confirms that Forza Horizon 6 is our May 2026 anchor. It's right around the corner. That makes sense. May is the safe zone. It's far enough from the holiday rush that, hey, it can breathe. But the real shocker here would be Halo Campaign Evolved. This is the remaster of the original 2001 classic rebuilt for the modern era, and report says that it's on track for summer of 2026. And this is a massive tactical shift for Xbox. Traditionally, Halo is a holiday system seller, but they are throwing it into the June-July window. Why? Because the summer of Halo is the only time that they can own the conversation before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes into its marketing machine and starts sucking all the oxygen out of the room. If they release Halo in November, it stands a chance at dying. If they release it in July, it becomes the definitive game of the summer. Frankly, that's a smart move. But it does signal exactly how much power Rockstar has over the industry right now. Even if Master Chief is being forced to find a new seat at the table because he knows that he can't win a direct fight with Lucia and Jason in Vice City. Now, we're going to get into the danger zone, which is fall of 2026. And this is where Gears of War E-Day and the Fable reboot are currently sitting. According to The Verge, Microsoft has a solid idea of when these games will be done, but they are actively dancing around that November 19th date. Now, imagine the pressure on these dev teams. You spent 5 or 6 of your last years in life rebuilding Fable from the ground up, or crafting a prequel for Gears that is supposed to save the franchise, only to be told that you have to launch in a month where every single gamer on Earth is going to be playing Grand Theft Auto. Well, the reporting suggests Xbox is looking at an early October or late September window for at least one of those two games. And they need to get these games out, let the hype peak, and then hope that people have finished them by the time that November 19th rolls around. But here's the problem. Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't just a game. It's a black hole. It's going to dominate social media, YouTube, Twitch for months. You're going to catch a lot of stories about it here on this channel. Trust me. Xbox isn't just worried about sales. They're worried about cultural relevance. And if you launch Gears of War 2 weeks before Grand Theft Auto, your community is going to vanish in 2 weeks the moment that Rockstar servers go live. It's a total nightmare for marketing. And it's why we're seeing this unprecedented level of scheduling paranoia from the top brass over in Redmond. But the games are only half the story. The February 5th report also leaks details on a new next generation Xbox controller that is allegedly dropping alongside this 2026 rush. This isn't just a refresh with a new share button or something like that. This controller supposedly supports direct to Wi-Fi connectivity. If you've been following the industry trends, you know what this means. It means cloud. Xbox is preparing for a world where you don't even need the console to play Fable or Halo. Think what Google did years ago, but, being ahead of the curve sometimes kills you. By connecting this controller directly to your router, they're going to be cutting down input lag for cloud streaming services on your TVs or phones. So Xbox Game Pass is going to get a lot better and a lot less needy of a good PC or even an Xbox. This is the ultimate plan B. If you're not taking notes, everything's expensive. If people aren't buying these $500 boxes because they're saving up to play a PS5 Pro with GTA 6, Xbox wants to make sure that they can at least sell you a $70 controller and a $20 Game Pass subscription. And boom, you've got GTA 6 for $90 plus the cost of the game, significantly less than entry level at any other console's price point. A little brilliant, if slightly desperate. Let's just make sure that, Xbox isn't dumb, Microsoft isn't dumb, and this move is trying to ensure that they stay profitable even if their hardware sales continue to slide. Now, they are literally building the infrastructure to let you play the big four on any Samsung TV with zero lag. And 2026 is the year that they bet that the entire farm is going to go towards that vision. Majority of people who want to play these type of games do have high enough speed internet where this is possible. And finally, we have to talk about the Bethesda Fallout. For everyone who was disappointed that Fallout 3 Remastered didn't launch after the TV show, the news is good. It's still in development. The Verge says it's on track and likely being saved for early 2026 to coincide with Fallout Season 2. But the real kicker, we know that Season 2 has been out, and the report is the confirmation that the Starfield PS5 port is allegedly being revealed in the, quote, near future. I hope so. That'd be nice. And you know what? Why not a Switch 2 version of that as well? Think about the irony here. 2026 is the year that Xbox finally delivers the exclusive lineup that fans have been begging for. But it's also the year they stopped caring about being exclusive. If you can play Gears, Fable, Starfield on a PS5 or a Switch 2, then the entire value proposition of the Xbox console changes. And Microsoft is essentially becoming the world's biggest third-party publisher while still trying to sell you, at the very least, a Wi-Fi controller and saying, hey, we're still in the hardware game. It's a high-wire act that could either save the brand or turn the Xbox console into a legacy product. They could have 2020 foresight. They might be looking at the industry with the way the prices for everything have been climbing. It's possible that we really are going to look at most players, most casual gamers going to an all digital future where they pay for a subscription like Netflix and they don't need the hardware anymore. I know that's not fun. I know that's not what we gamers, our hardcore gamers, blah, 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 for the last 40 years have been wanting to hear, but for the mass market, the mainstream, do they really care? Does your 10-year-old brother care that his controller is plugged into a box versus a router? No, he just wants to play the game. So 2026 is the year of the Great Dodge. Xbox is running from Grand Theft Auto 6, sprinting towards the cloud, opening the gates to Nintendo and PlayStation. It is the most ambitious, chaotic, and terrified roadmap we've ever seen from the biggest American developer of hardware for games. What are you playing first? Are you sticking with Xbox, the green brand, or are you going with the blue brand of PS5 ports? Hell, are you going with the red brand with Nintendo? Let me know in the comments. Hit that sub for more daily updates here at Starflagmedia Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.